My dear friend, this is Dr. Pannirselvam on behalf of Grow Big Consultancy. இந்த வீடியோவில் மூலம் உங்கள்கிட்ட என்ன ஷேர் பண்ண இருக்கிறேன் அப்படின்னா பிளானிங், the significance of planning, importance of planning. Planning that is very important and that plays a very key role in our career, business and almost in every aspect of life, every walks of life. But நிறைய பேர் கேட்பீங்க பிளானிங் வார்த்தை கேட்ட போர் அடிச்சு போச்சு. See, everywhere people, whether class, college, job, everywhere he says that plan yourself. But அதை நாம் தீரியா சொல்லாமல் I'll give you an example. உங்களுடைய கேரியர் பில்டிங்கில் பிளானிங் எவ்வளவு தூரத்துக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குது அப்படின்னு. I have taken 3 postgraduate students in the university. 3 students. ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் லிட்டில் less optimistic. Pessimist சொல்ல மாட்டேன், less optimistic. எப்பயுமே ஒரு நர்வஸ்லேயே ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பார். Another person little balanced. I don't say fully balanced. And third candidate is fully balanced. I could say optimist. So planning is a vaarthai that we'll keep aside. How it was being done, how the people are prepared for the examination, that I'll tell you. The first student PG student less optimistic. அவர் என்ன பண்ணுவார்னா ஒரு எக்ஸாம் எடுக்க போறோம்னா இந்த கொஸ்டின் வந்துருமா அந்த கொஸ்டின் வந்துருமா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி டாப் டு பாட்டம் ஐ திங்க் த என்டையர் டாப் டு கவர் கம்ப்ளீட் எல்லாத்தையும் படிச்சுடுவார். நத்திங் வில் நாட் ஒமிட் அவுட் எனிதிங். வாட் ஆர் த சப்ஜெக்ட்? பிகாஸ் தே வர் டூயிங் எக்கனாமெட்ரிக்ஸ் as well as economics and statistics. So I think he will complete the entire book. Okay, when you move to the next point, because a little oscillation, so he's less imbalanced. I mean, fully not balanced, but less balanced. அவர் என்ன பண்ணுவார் அப்படின்னா ஆல்வேஸ் ஆஸ்ட்ரேலேஷன், இது வந்துருமோ அது வந்துருமோ. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல உள்ளவர் ஐ திங்க் யூ வில் கவர் எவ்ரி திங். செகண்ட் வந்துடும் அது வந்துருமோ இது வந்துருமோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சில topics, select things, less important topics will be ignored, but he will concentrate the major topics. When I come to the third boy, he is very wise. He spent his time very wisely. எப்ப preparation போனாலும் he will not touch a book. He will list out almost all the appendix and index. அதுக்கப்புறம் he will go through the previous year's questions. What are the questions asked and how the answer was expected, who are all got good marks and how was their presentation. So he will always go through the history, purview of literatures, what all being done earlier, என்ன நடந்தது, எப்படி கேட்கப்பட்டது, அந்த வினாக்களுக்கான விடை எவ்வாறு தரப்பட்டது, இப்படிதான் அவர் கேரியர் பண்ணார். Not only his career, I will also come to how he is better off in his positions also. So every time the boy who has finished the entire book, he will always get a low marks. Because he is little confused. What is answer to be given? Because he knows everything, so which answer to be given to which question? You could not analyze, you could not classify the right answer to the right question. The second person is always wavering. He will answer, he will always get a average, say between 50 to 60 always. The third one, he will not read the entire and he will never be nervous. And if you ask him, he will read or study only the limited areas. For example, the first person 100%, second person is say about 70 to 80%, but third person will concentrate only 40 to 50%. Okay, this was a scenario. So it may be like the midterm examination and all, the person who spends 40-50% sometimes will score average marks. And when final exam comes, when final test comes, the boy who has spent only 40 to 50 after having a very good analysis will expect most of the questions which he has already selected. And normally his scoring will be touching between 80 to 95%. It has happened. The boy who was a little imbalanced with oscillations. He scored, say, about, say, 50 to 60, 65. And the boy who has read completely from the beginning, he has no any plan because no, he reads everything, he is unable to answer anything. So finally, he never get through. Not get 40, 50, he never get through at all. So what the point which I would like to stress upon is, the planning is very, very important before show yourself. Now let me come to what is the outcome of it. The person who has been completely reading books and unable to answer, he is jobless now. He just helping their parents to earn some money, got married, and still is helpless because he's not a very good contributor to the family. When you move to the second person, he is always jumping from one job to another job, so he is neither in the particular stable job, so he spent most of his days, I think, almost retired. But till his retirement, he was never in job, and he is not a pension earner also. He was in private, and he moved to some ordinary company and good corporates. Could not be stable. When I moved to the third person, he was little planned, and he devotes only for the select items. He didn't work as the other people did, spending the whole day reading everything. No, he just select a few things and concentrate on it and prepares very well. And this area which he has chosen, the topic which he has chosen has been prepared very well with adequate references. So he scored the highest marks. So as soon as he finished his degree, among the three, two of them got degrees, one got detained because he didn't get through. So the second person is getting job in private companies, and the person who was planned, spending little time but more devoted time, got immediately assistant professorship. So then again he thought for a while he would like to join for IIM MBA. There also for 235 questions, he just went through the previous year question papers, how the things set and how people are expecting answers, so many of things. And also he prepared himself to attend the group interview, personal interview, how the interviews were. He read through all these competition success reviews. And based on that, he equipped himself. He got through the first attempt itself. He got through. He got this degree with a scholarship. He finished his 2 years. Then again, still he was so auspicious to appear for IFS or IAS. And he also prepared for IAS. You cannot believe he should have chosen the area where he could answer very well. Even some of the areas like international history and other papers he had chosen, even though he didn't read it. He chose a question, and again, what are the different kind of expected questions for their examinations. The first attempt itself, he got through the examinations. And interview also, I think out of some 15, 20 questions, he didn't know, he said he got excuse saying that he didn't know that. But for other questions, he answered very well. He expected the questions from the interview board. He answered very well. So what's the conclusion is? So even for a small picnic or small trip or going out, we are planning. Even for a weekend, we plan for our food. Even for our expenditures, we plan ourselves. But career is our topmost. That is the one I think will take you the sailing throughout your life. So that one requires, that is your career building and career shaping. So there I think we have to spend time. Not only that, the conclusion is plan yourself very well instead of putting your head on everything. So put your neck where it requires. So once you are, see, this is the thing we'll have to score more marks. So how to score more marks? See, there is a difference between reading and studying. So I read things, but I study only the select things. So when I appear for either examinations or appear for interview or appear for written examinations, wherever I go, I always get through. And I don't bother about all this kind of middle kind of examination and everything. So I just hit myself to score high marks, what is required to complete my degree with all highest scoring. Similarly, when I choose a course, I choose one of the top business management schools, like IIM. So there also, I think I proved myself that I could got through. Similarly, when I tried for the competitive examination like a UPSC, then I don't know whether it is going to be IFS, ICS, or IAS. I prepared for IAS, and the first attempt. So mind it, you didn't take any tuitions or any classes or any coaching centers. So this is possible for everybody. I don't say that the boy who got through an IAS has got a special brain and other people have a infertile brain. Everybody has got a similar brain, but you use it up properly, efficiently, applying all the planning in advance so that he was able to be in the first person and again able to compete the examinations and career places. So he was able to be success. So these similar success are possible for you also. So what is required is your proper planning. It's not just join the queue and again be along the other people. No, be a leader, be a group person. But you should you prove yourself that is you should be the significant person. So with that label, it will be easier. Just not earn a few thousand, something like that, but your career will be very strong. You will be the decision makers. Now I think the person who got a collector, maybe a IAS officer, he was a collector in Coimbatore, he was a collector in different places, and now he's holding a top position, he's about to be retired. So throughout our life, I think his journey was very, very comfortable. So I ask the students and career builders to spend your time more efficiently to plan yourself to become significant individuals. So thanks for listening. Let us meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.